Hello everybody, welcome to the Ftog server Avant 3, ToddytheBody here. Welcome to the ToddytheBody show, Ftog server, Avant 3. Alright guys, so guess what? We've been ducked. We did not duck because we got ducked and chickened. So, ducked and chicken. Alright, so we did a few things between episodes. I've added in one of these, I think they're, what are they called? Okay, well, alright, if you don't know, it's something from Britannia that if you look at it, it sends a redstone signal, and I have it covered up a little bit so I can miss it unless I want to intentionally get it, and it kind of looks at you. Yeah, it's like, follows me around the room. But anyways, you look at it, and it does the elevator thing. Now let's see what it's called. Ender Overseer, if you saw it there. Alright, we didn't do anything different here, so let's head on up. Okay. I didn't put the Eye of Overseer up here because I couldn't, I mean, not that I tried too hard, but, you know, I couldn't get it to look good. So we skipped that part. We did it down below, not up above. Okay, so we did this last time. I have also added in a few more recipes. Let's see here. I've got the pulsating iron in there, and both the electric steels, and I also did the alloys. These three are right here. And I learned some things. So let me go ahead and tell you about them real quick. So I used three different cards to do all the recipes, and I think it is 2 each. Yeah, these are the 2 steels. This is the energetic and the vibrant alloy, and this one is the pulsating iron and the redstone alloy. But I've learned that you need to separate over here. The red is for the other cards, you can see, like that and like that. Now keep in mind, you might think, well, this is 0 through 8, blocks 0 through 8, or spots 0 through 8, slots, there it is, slots 0 through 8. And then I at least thought that this one would be 9, like no matter what, that would be 9. It doesn't matter which one you're choosing or whatever, but that's not actually true. When you allocate space to one of these program cards, this turns to 0, so you have to start the numbers over again. I was having a heck of a time trying to get these other 2 cards to work, so let's go take a look. Okay, so each one looks the exact same as the one that we did in the other episode. All I did is I switched out the item that it's searching for to see if there's 64 in there, and the crafting recipe that it wants to look for to craft the item that we don't have 64 of yet. Let's see here. So then it says, well, what slots inside the internal storage that you want to put them in. I had on here like 9 through 14 because that's what I thought it was asking for. But because, like I said, it starts over like that, you had to change it, or I had to change it to 0 through 2 for it to work. So make sure you do that. This one over here, I didn't have to change. The only one that I had to change was this. And then for the second recipe, I'm using 3 through 5. And then that way they're not conflicting they're not trying to take up each other's space, which is something that in the steel recipe I didn't do. So if I needed both dark steel and electric steel at the same time, they're gonna mess each other up. So hopefully that doesn't happen, and if it does, I'll just fix it in the future. Another thing that I did is I made this for 620 ticks instead of both of them at 600 ticks, so that if I needed both of them, then one could go in and then it gets pulled over, and then the other one will go in right after it. And then because the way that Ender IO machines work is that it pulls the items down as it's crafting, it frees up the spots, so it kind of works out there. So then the second set, after a second later, will go into here and then wait its turn. But if you have them lining up at the same time, don't worry, because when one recipe gets done, like for example, I need to make some electric steel and the redstone alloy at the same time. So what was happening is that they were counting down every 30 seconds, and the electric steel ingredients were going in the exact same time as the redstone alloy ingredients. So then the machine was taking the electric steel, and the redstone alloy ingredients were just building up and building up. But it doesn't matter. because once the electric alloy is done, the system is still checking to see if you have 64 of the redstone alloy, which you won't because it's been building up, and it will send one more in and also go through the processing chain here, or program chain, and send the whole stack and everything that's been building up over here. So just as long as you don't need 64 of each at the same exact time, then you should be all right, which seems like it would be rare with those two cases, or with any of the cases. But anyways, as you see from the episode title, today is supposed to be one of those fun days. We're going to set up a prank. Now, because I don't really want to, I was just looking at the tree. How did this tree get here? But I think I planted that at some point. Just because I don't want to wait for the person to put out a reaction video, because the person has some things going on, and need to come this way, has some things going on, and you know, is still actively putting out videos, but just maybe not as fast as I'm putting out videos. And yeah, so we are going to show the prank as far as like how to set it up. This is Heart Island, so like if you need to do something that takes some thought and you need a lot of heart, just come here. Heart Island. Or is it Lung? Is it more like Half Lung Island? We could build another one right there. Yeah, this is going to be Lung Island, so if you need to take a breather from all your flying, just stop here and breathe on Lung Island. Okay. Also, to anybody who knows who this belongs to, I found this just floating out in the air, like maybe there was a game crash or something and they lost it or fell off of it or something and they couldn't find it again. It's a broom, and it's got a copper cap, blaze rod, and wool brush. So if anybody knows who that belongs to, go ahead and let me know. I'm going to hold it right there, and we'll give it back to him if anybody wants to claim it. But it's not mine. Okay, so let's set up the prank. I'm not going to set it up at the base. I'm just going to show you how it's set up. And then, let's get some dirt too. And then you'll just have to wait for the person's reaction video that once there is one, I will go ahead and place it down in the description. Alrighty, so we are going to use the entity detector. Now you may have seen this prank before. You may have seen it from the Infinity series, because I did this prank on Grok. So the person that is going to be pranked, you can be assured that it's not Grok, because he had already had this prank. I'm going to leave out the teleporting thing just because it didn't seem like it was very fun for him, having to come all the way back to his base every time. So I think I will leave that out. And we'll talk about all these settings that I'm doing in a bit. Okay, so let's see here. Let's get some lamp so you can kind of see what I'm talking about here. I love lamp. Alright. Lamp controller. There we go. And then a lamp. And then it's lit because I am within these coordinates of this block here. And it's all entities. We want to make this player. You can take a filter and click on the player so that it will only activate when that player is around. But because I don't want that player to know that I'm trying to prank them, I can't do that. So we're just going to have to do all players, and hopefully nobody goes and visits their base in between. So as you can see, once I get close enough, it's going to activate. Now I would like to have my builder's wand out here so I can build this out a little bit. You're not going to see all this because it's going to be underground. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2 and 3. There we go. Okay. So let's make sure we know where we are working here. I want it to be like this, so that if you're within 3 on the sides, it'll light up, and I need it 5 on top so that, see, it's lit up down there, so that when they walk over it, it's going to work, and it's going to happen and everything like that. So what do we do after that? After that, let's go ahead and get our supplies out. We've got a builder block here. Let's put the builder block down. So this is going to be also underground. if I had a chest. I don't know why I have I used to have a chest on me. Okay, got plenty here. So what we're going to do is we're going to have the builder block. Inside we have a chamber card, space chamber card, and we're going to get to that. I kind of want to show it. I want to demo this thing first. You don't need two of these. It's not necessary. It's just I don't have any of the upgrades on me, so it kind of helps out with the power. And I have enough power to do what we need here. These builder blocks, they hold a whole bunch of power. Okay, so let's put in, what we have this on is copy. So I actually have a space chamber somewhere else, and if you don't know, space chambers, if you have them out and they're spacing or chambering some space, then you don't have to have it loaded. So I don't have that section loaded right now. If we were to do, and also have this option, keep running on redstone signal, and that is so that when that signal, when the person is inside here, it's gonna keep them trapped. I guess since I already said that I did the same prank to Grok, then you already know it's a trap prank. They're gonna be inside of something, and as long as they are activating this redstone, because of this option, it's going to keep rebuilding until the chest runs out of supplies. Okay, so let's see what we are copying. Oh, I gotta make sure it's the right direction. I mean, I guess in this, sure, we'll do that. In this instant, it doesn't matter because what I'm going to show you here isn't actually the thing. It's just a demo. So let's turn that off. Other options that we have here. All right, see you later, Rose. Sorry. Go have some fun cleaning. We have move in case we want to move something from the space chamber over here. We have swap in case you want to swap spaces, and then the back button will move something from here over to the space chamber. Collect. That's interesting. I didn't know this one was on here, and I'm wondering if this can be sort of like a quarry sort of effect, and then bring everything over to this chest. I'd like to experiment or do something with that sometime. But in this case, we're going to do copy. I have something in the space chamber, and I want to copy it over here. It uses these materials. The prank is not going to use these materials. It's going to use different ones, but this is just for a demo. Okay, so now we need our redstone signal. Okay, this is going to be tough because I'm going to be too close. So if I can get maybe another stack of dirt just so I can have like a run up so we can simulate somebody coming into their base. All right. And I think I can hit this. There we go. Now we're all set. It's live. And if we come over here, now let's say we are so-and-so, and we're coming into our base, and then we get close enough, and bam! What? I'm trapped, except for, you know, this is just a wall. And I just wanted to show that it will copy the placement of the block. So over where this thing is, it actually looks like this. So say I'm inside the thing. All right, I'm trying to dig out, and it's like, hey, you can't dig out. We're trying to build here. You have to stay inside, and it's just gonna keep on going and going, and you just can't get out until there are no more blocks inside that chest. These things get busted out all over the place. Pick up. Alrighty, there we go. I think I lost some right in here. There we go. Oh, it causes a little bit of lag, that turning on and off. But anyways, that is that. That is the prank. I wish it wasn't such a short episode. I might have to go find something else to do. Because that's pretty much it. And you're just going to have to see it over on the other person's video. Let's go pick up the stuff, and I can at least show you the space chamber area. There we go. There we go. Get this one too. And then we'll just throw all this stuff in here. We'll pick it up. Pick it up when I come back. And that. There. There we go. Alright, so come along with me. It's not too far away. Let's get on our broom. There we go. It's out here to the west-ish. Oh, we're hitting some unloaded chunks. Let's see. Where are we? We have to go... Out here is where I built it. This is Techno's base. This is my base. This is Grok's base. That's how close we are. And I believe, yep, here's MG Rose. So we got a bunch of us really close together. Alright, so we are neighbors. I think we should name our subdivision of the world. So let's head this direction. and see if we can find our spot over here somewhere. And here it is. Okay. All right. Stop, broom. Okay, we're down here now. I've said before that it doesn't get blocks that are in line, so it's safe to go ahead and use like a pillar so you can get the top ones up. It's just when you're ready to collect your space chamber, go ahead and take it down. But I've got the original here inside the space chamber, within the blocks, and then all you got to do is you got to hit this thing here with a wrench, and then it will say that space chamber is made, and then you take the space chamber card, and I'll have it on me because it's in the scary, because it's inside the builder block, and then you right click on there and you put it inside the builder block. And there's plenty of tutorials on how to use the builder block, and we've done it before. But so this is it, and now that I've shown you, I can tear this down, and this episode didn't go as long as I like, so let me go figure out something else to do, and hopefully the reaction video is sooner than later. Okay guys, we are up here in our roots area. Wanted to maybe try out a thing or two that I've been looking at on here, but not really sure if I want to make a whole episode about it. Pardon me. Hold on. Thank you, sorry. Got that tickle in my throat like right when I started recording. Anyway, so the things that we are going to do, let's take a look. There's a new section here for spirit. I want to say spirit sprites. There are a different level of sprites. It looks like you can move them around with these two items, and then you've got some new tools and some artifacts and things, and then you've got some other cool stuff that just removes potion effect. Yeah, it just looks like some really cool stuff that I think we'd like to get into. But I think for this time, what does this do? Capable of absorbing energy-based attacks. Okay, anyways, we want to do the Pursuit Talisman. The Pursuit Talisman, when placed in your inventory, will release a homing projectile upon killing an enemy. The projectile will choose a nearby target of the same type of creature you killed. For example, you killed a hostile creature, and it'll shoot a projectile towards other hostile creatures. I think that sounds really cool. I'd like to try that. So we've got bones, we've got string, we've got these ingredients right here. This is the thing we don't have. Otherworld leaf. And it looks like, from reading, that you can get it from this spirit or sprite. And then also from reading this, it looks like if you put in the ingredients inside of here, you will get that. But then for incense down here, it says 4 different flowers. Okay, so I went and collected all these things for you. I'd like to try to do it. So I think we don't need the book right now. Let's just do this and get our 4 different flowers. All right, 1, 2, 3, and a 4th, and then we will light them up. Good. Okay, and then now we're ready to put in our main ingredients, and I hope that let's get our sword out too. Hope that this works out. Shift and right click. Awesome. And there's even new sounds. Sweet. I should probably get out some more redstone and everything and make some more of that, or make some more spirits. Okay, there he is. Look at him. He's so awesome looking. I wonder if you can name tag it and make it as a pet. Okay, so it just floats around. Alright, well, let's kill him and get our leaf. Oh, he was even crying as we hit him. I had to get the little piece of experience, but where am I? Where's my home? Oh, okay. I got it. I got these lazy teleporters here. There we go. Now we're back up. Okay, so now that we have the leaf, we actually have 5 of them, so we can use them for other things. But if I remember right, I think that these items will go in the up top or in the middle. I think you can shift right click. Yeah, and then it puts out the fire if you need to do something else real quick. Nice. Alright, and then now let's put in the new incense ingredients. Fire charge. This isn't a hard tool to make, is it? Oops, that's not where we want that. Right here, and right there, and I think we are ready besides lighting this on fire. That. Alright, now let's try out our new pursuit talisman. Awesome, you did it right. I got my magnet on, right? Yeah. Okay, let's do it. I want to see it. I want to play with it. There we go. Neat. It doesn't seem like it does it. It doesn't seem like it has any durability that I have to worry about. Let's put these away. Let's put this away, and let's put this away. All right. Does it work in any bobble slots? First thing you gotta check. Hopefully it'll work in the ring. No. Does it work in the necklace or the belt? No. Alrighty, but then we'll put those back, and if this is worth it, we will keep it in our inventory. Now, I just put my manual away. Did it say upon killing another hostile creature or upon damaging? Because I would like to just go out there and smack something and make it work. Upon killing. Okay. No problem. And let's go out here and let's kill another creature. Let's get like 2 cows together or something. What do we got? We got a cow and a sheep. Will that be close enough? Oh, here's another cow. Here's another couple cows. Let's bring them together. To have some wheat. I do. Oh, not that. Oh, there we go. Okay, cows. Come together. You got it. Together here. You good? So we can see. Nice. Alright. So, and? Did it actually damage him? Was that too quick? Well, it did take a little bit of damage. I wish I could have seen it. Oh! So, you don't actually get to see the projectile, but it is happening, I guess. Maybe if I can... Yeah, you run. You know where I'm coming. Okay. I don't know. Well, we did see some of those creatures taking damage when nothing was hitting them, so I guess it does work. I guess it's working. Alright, well, hold it on me and see if it's something that I need. It is taking an inventory spot, so it might be something that I pass up. And it didn't take any damage either, so it's like a little bit extra damage. Too bad it's not like upon hurting something or damaging something, then you could like smack around another player and have these things going after them. That would be fun, wouldn't it? Yes, that would be fun. Anyway, so that's your Prank and Roots episode for today. I will see you next time, and you all have fun, and yep, see you then.